Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Cancer, this is your intuitive tarot reading for January the 20th to the 26th. We have some beautiful energy here. We've got the Birthing and New Age Oracle card, Temperance, the Moon, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, the Magician, and a Three of Wands. Half the spread's major arcana, guys, so we do have a fairly significant energy going on here, and I do feel there's a theme of alchemy here. That is internal alchemy, transformation, transition. I'm sensing this shift, across the board at the moment. Integrating of self in order to be able to connect with inner wisdom. And from that place, wow, you just become so powerful with the Magician here. So let's kick off with the Oracle card, Birthing a New Age. Birthing new creations. Well, my gosh, I know the Magician is going to help you with that. Dreaming a new world into being. Often our path is exactly the one we don't feel prepared to walk. Walk it anyway. Often what is rising feels far bigger than what we could possibly hold. Be a container for it anyway. Often our creations seem to have a wild, uncontrollable consciousness of their own. Birth them anyway. Often what is ours to do is the very thing that most intimidates us. Be courageous and do it anyway. We are birthing a new age. Right now we're in a transition period between ages, in the process of allowing the old cycle to fall away and the new to rise. Like driving in the fog and trusting the road ahead will appear, we need to release old identities and ways that no longer serve us, using our intuition as a compass. Wow, that's a pretty deep and powerful oracle card there, guys. And I am really seeing that theme in the recent past. Internal alchemy. The Moon and Temperance. This is about, achieving the right blend of ingredients on an internal level in order to transform your external reality. The Moon card, it shows the tame dog and the wild wolf. Now, for me, these stand for our conscious and subconscious, our shadow side, and then our, external face that we show the world. And, we all have both of those sides. Having a shadow side or the darker aspects of our personality is not a bad thing. In fact, it makes us whole having both of those sides, as long as we're not, living from that place. Now, I feel like there might be a process going on in your recent past, or you might still be in it now, of you integrating those sides, bringing them together, acknowledging your full self. Because when we do that, when we become whole, that's when, the dim light starts changing to, a bright torch that then illuminates that path forward that we heard about in the Oracle card. So this is about integration. It's about internal alchemy. There is a transition going on, maybe some kind of ascension process or awakening. Because the Temperance here, you see the angel with the two cups, just, blending and balancing the water of life. It's about sort of, that blend of alchemical process to bring things back into balance, to find that right level of ingredients between the conscious and the subconscious, the right amount of shadow side to become whole. From that place, we become stable, we become emotionally balanced. And there is a sense of re-entering the world healed and renewed and restored under the Temperance energy. And I really feel that that is that process of being able to align with our higher self, because we are integrating all parts of ourselves, and when we are living from that place, that's when we can access the inner wisdom. And when we have the inner wisdom, we can make the right strategic decisions for ourselves. So some of you might have been going through that kind of personal transition. It might have involved you purging or releasing people, situations, jobs, things that weren't in alignment with you anymore. It could have just been that some of you might have gone through quite an emotional transition of, releasing through tears. You might not even have known what they were attached to, but, purging, releasing, peeling that metaphorical onion to come back to your core, to come back to yourself. And through that process, we arrive much more powerful than before. When you're integrated, that's when you're in the best place to be the manifester of your own abundance, your own reality. The magician, it's about having an awakening that you have all of the tools that you need at your disposal to, create your own abundance in your external world. The magician, the big link that I'm feeling to this theme of internal alchemy here is that there's the saying with the magician, as above, so below. Now, for me, this talks about getting yourself in the right place internally, doing the shadow work, integrating yourself, doing healing work, whatever you need to bring yourself back in balance. By changing your internal world, that's when you start transforming your external reality, right? It's like we're big magnets, really. I do believe in the law of attraction. And, by cleaning up your energy on the inside, that's when you start to attract like energetic experiences, people, and situations in your external reality. So I feel like this is that process that's been going on for you. And from that place, it's awakening to your unlimited potential as the co-creator of your reality with the universe. So some of you might be feeling a more, intuitive at this time, even more psychic or more able to manifest. Because when we connect with the higher self, it's like a direct phone line, through to God, the divine, whatever you want to call it, and you can really seek and ask for the things that you desire, as long as you're giving thanks back, and as long as you're having gratitude, and as long as you are taking inspired action. You really have the ability to start shifting things in your world and to really start putting down those initial manifestations that are going to result in your ships coming in the near future. Now, the Three of Wands, that's exactly what this energy is about. It is about new manifestations. It's about turning your back on the past, things that didn't serve you, and being fully focused on forward movement and forward vision now. It's a Wands energy, so there is that sense of taking inspired action to lay the right foundation, plant the right seeds, think the right thoughts, get your energy in the right place, so that, in the future, or in the next chapter, maybe more quick, might take a little bit of time, these ships of success, of achievement, of abundance will come in. Maybe not immediately, but the promise is that they will. And, on these ships, guys, these ships could be anything, really. It could be, financial gains. It could be, success in the workplace. But what I'm really seeing here is emotional success with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. This is the promise, through this alchemical process, this rebalancing. How many times have you known somebody who's gone through like a real transformation, or really done the work on themselves, the self-development, and then all of a sudden, bang, life partner shows up. Or, if you're already partnered and you're looking for, a business partner or someone to collaborate with creatively, or, a deep and meaningful lifelong friendship, it comes in. Because, after going through this process, you are going to be coming across as being deeply authentic and aligned. And that's when you attract the person that is that perfect match for you, be it in love, business, or creative collaboration. So the Two of Cups is soulmate energy. Someone could be coming in the near future for you, Cancer. That is the perfect match. It's twin flame energy. Could be a fellow water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or a Leo. But either way, this person has the ability to go the distance with you. Ten of Cups is that ultimate, having made it in terms of joy, love, harmony, abundance, perhaps even building that happy home with the children and that beautiful partner. Now, with the Ten of Cups, it's not like, okay, you arrive at that reality and then it's all over, I'm done, put my feet up and relax. These people here understand that the alchemical process, the self-development, the ascension, the being the magician of your own life is an ongoing process, and it's cyclic. So they're constantly manifesting, they're constantly doing the work, they're constantly, giving gratitude back to the divine, and they are rewarded for that. So they just live in a cycle of perpetual abundance, love, joy, and harmony. So this is what's on offer, Cancer. Be it, going through the alchemical process to transform that inner reality, and then it's going to be matched in your external world. I love this reading. It's deeply positive. I feel like you guys have really turned a corner and your energy is really shifting this year. I'm going to leave it there, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Have a brilliant week. It is a general reading, guys. It won't be for every one of you, but feel free to share how it's shaping up and resonating in your daily life, and I'll see you back here next week for another reading.